Hello there, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome. Welcome to Ohio. I don't think it gets any prettier than this. Oh, the Rockies are pretty good as well. Can't wait to get there. Maybe give me a hello. I see Janet. I see Lorraine. The trend lately is that I got to fiddle with it to see the comments, but I can definitely see there are some people here. We will wait a little bit before we get right into it. But thanks for being here tonight, Saturday night concert. I am in this state park, and it's probably one of the busiest ones I've ever been to for good reason. Gorgeous here. All right, there we go. Yes, Lorraine, happy Sunday. So as always, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you're drinking anything spectacular. I'm drinking water tonight. I finished the last of my white wine last night. Um, here's what's crazy about the RV world before I get back into or get into a song to start. Because I hear the argument, well, it's like owning a house. Yeah, but for some reason, I don't know what it is about RVs, but there seems to be, I've never really owned a house, but I've lived in one. And it just doesn't seem like there's as many things that can go wrong in a house. There are as many, but not as many things do. Like 20 minutes before I just appeared here, the uh, the water pump's gone. Just stopped. Nothing, no warning, nothing. Just stopped. So no running water right now. It's just such a good test in patience. Okay, am I going to let the f bombs go, or am I just going to breathe a little deeper? So it's so funny. It's just how it is. Last night it was the generator. I just needed to change the oil, but it's pretty funny how it really is. I think owning an RV is just an absolute test in um, just conjuring your Mr. Fix It, in your inner Mr. Fix It. Anyway, just gotta roll with it too, or your Miss Mr. Fix It. Um, your Miss Fix It. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Anyway, thanks for being here. We're going to get into something that I normally don't start with, but I'm going to start with something a little different tonight. I don't have any children, but if I did, and I had a little sit down with my son, this is probably something I would say. This is called a humble between. If I had a son, would he be overcome from the challenge? Pendulum swings. I would explain sun and rain, harmony, a humble between. Son, understand, not a woman, not a man has made it out of this place alive. Some have been blessed and much to confess. Some are dead before they've died. Gentle heart, you're lovely, a white rose lit up by the moonlight. And gentle heart, you've got your whole life. You're gonna be alright. You may make more mistakes before you're lying under the ground. A whole lot of people have it a whole lot worse. Remember, there'll be days when you're down. And son, it's never easy when you feel your ship is sinking. If you're losing grip, rock with the tides. may lose more than you bargained for. You'll never win if you never try. Gentle heart, you're lovely, a white rose lit up by the moonlight. And gentle heart, you've got your whole life. You're gonna be alright. And son, there will come a day when everything's wrong and you don't belong. Remember these words I'm saying to you. Sometimes we fall so hard before we ever break through. Gentle heart, you're lovely, a white rose lit up by the moonlight. And gentle heart, you've got your whole life. When you find a friend, love them up until the end. They'll save you when you're in lost and found. When you can't bear to stare at familiar eyes, you're never a failure in mine. And when there's nothing left to lose, nothing left to choose, go ahead, pull the chute, learn how to fly. Yours may be the story of 1,000 defeats before the summit is climbed. Gentle heart, you're lovely, a white rose lit up by the moonlight. And gentle heart, you've got your whole life. You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. All right, thank you very much. That is a song called A Humble Between, and that is from the album In This Together. And I thought, if someone wanted to sort of first get acquainted with the stuff I do, the album In This Together really is a great taster for sort of my songs. A lot of finger picking and vocals, and that album's probably about 10 years old now, and I recorded that when I was on tour up in Canada. But I was looking at all the tracks. There's Low Side of Down, there's A Humble Between, Sweeper Man. A lot of songs that I actually still play today are on that album, so I highly recommend that. There's a Bandcamp, Michael Gabriel Bandcamp, and you can hear all these songs. All right, let's just do a little swipe here. Okay, so I saw that your video is pausing. Are you guys still having that issue there? Let me know. It's interesting. It's seeming to be pretty strong here. So I see, yeah, Janet, I see that you said your video is pausing. Okay. Yeah, just keep me posted, Janet and or Lorraine, and anyone really, how the feed's coming through. It's pretty strong, so I'm surprised that you're having any kind of receptivity issues there. Well, I'm packing my bags, heading out to the wind. I A storm cloud blowing, that's where I begin. Feel the rain on my face, weight on my limbs. The long road is a long way home. Well, I've been talking to people in places I've been. The light on the answer seems pretty dim. Run out of land, learn how to swim. The long road is a long way home. Well, I've been doing time in my mind since I turned the key. I've been living on the side of the road and all gas stations free. Well, it's a long road, don't come easy. But truly, Julie, movement, unanswered thoughts, confusing feelings, packing your bags off for free. We're all coming here with something to prove. Some of us have to win, others have to lose. It starts with that white, bright or dark hues. The long road is a long way home. Well, I've been doing time in my mind since I turned the key. I've been living on the side of the road and all gas stations free. When it's a long road, don't come easy. But truly, Julie, movement, unanswered thoughts, confusing. Well, I've been doing time in my mind since I turned the key. I've been living on the side of the road and all gas stations free. When it's a long road, don't come easy. But truly, Julie, movement, unanswered thoughts, confusing feelings, packing your bags off for free. All right, that is a traveling song for Julie. Well, guys, I don't know what to do at this point. I know you're having some pausing issues. It's one of my biggest, for obvious reasons, pet peeves. I do a lot of sort of work trying to find these little pockets, and I don't understand, to be 100% honest, why it would be even coming close to pausing. I've got like 95% full bars, so I'll just keep me posted with it. I don't want it to overshadow the show. Obviously, the most important thing is the audio, and the visual is pretty much right there as well. That's the whole idea with this. Not really sure what to suggest. Let me know. Is there anybody out there who's not having technical difficulties? That would be good to know. PJ, you said you're watching it on the bigger screen. Let me know how that's going for you up there in Vermont. Yeah, it's just really, it's really interesting. I'm not 100% sure, but I am frustrated. Yeah, let me know. It's good now. Streaming audio fine from here. Okay, thank you, Andrea. Yeah, maybe it's well, really, I have no. I'm not going to pretend I know. When my phone gives me full strength, I assume it's coming through, and I did a lot of testers yesterday too. It's really too bad. I don't like that. Yeah, it might just be intermittent, guys, and we might just have to live with it. I am not in a place that has like a Wi-Fi signal. I'm really, as you can tell, in the middle of nowhere. But I really choose these, um, I guess, specifically and precisely. I did a show in New Mexico, my second show ever actually on the tour, and I went to White Sands National Park, and it was pretty, but the feed was terrible. So I learned my lesson early that, even if it's 3/4 strength, I won't do it. But that's good to know, Andrew, that's coming through there. And yeah, just keep me posted. We all have our things we have pet peeves for. Of course, that's mine. Uh, you do that, Helen. Yeah, just go ahead. It's working for some people and not for others. So you go for that. Do whatever works for you. I will keep this party going. Janet, we've talked so much and talked to many of you and about all these different sort of these affirmation, these books, and there's a person that keeps coming up, and his name is um, Dr. Joe Dispenza, and I just got this book called Becoming Supernatural. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Very, very good book. I'm only a quarter way in, but it's just pretty phenomenal what the brain can do and the mind can do. And not only, we hear about all these things, but to see it on a scientific level, it's great. It's really reinforces what they've said all along, how we only utilize a certain part of our brain. I don't think you're too far north. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, and I do know that sometimes the technical stuff can depend on your bandwidth as well, because I've had people have issues and other people not. But yeah, just keep them coming in. I can't do anything else other than just keep singing because this is it. There's no other place really to go unless I go in the water, but that will not happen. And PJ, thanks again for that big old share you did from the Welcome Center. For those who didn't see that show, that was a great one. I performed inside the Welcome Center in Vermont, Bennington, Vermont, and it was just a real highlight for me. And don't worry, people, if this is glitchy throughout the whole thing, we'll uh, we'll get you some free passes. We'll figure it out. I want you to get your money's worth here. Um, yeah, Janet, I think you might be saying cool to that book, but you would love it. Be like the premonition, show me behind your wall. Dance of premonition, we'll catch each other's fall. Well, I'm wide awake and I just can't take you not here in my arms. I've been broken, are you? I'm keeping your side of the bed open, warm, hoping you crawl in. Instead of this confession, getting lost in our hearts, guarding fences. It scares me to death to tell you I don't wanna live without you, 'cause I've been broken, are you? Let's sit down another round. Every fighter has an end. Could we be humbled, rise above, wiser, not pretend. And I don't mind killing time, getting lost in you, 'cause I've been broken, are you? I'm keeping your side of the bed open, warm, hoping you crawl in. Instead of this confession, getting lost in our hearts, guarding fences. It scares me to death to tell you I don't wanna live without you. 'Cause I've been drowning in this sea of emptiness, and time's been thieving what your scars can't forgive. Could we imagine for a moment that we can polish time, and memories that hold us back can become gold to shine? And are you terrified to tell me you cannot live without me? 'Cause I've been broken, are you? And I've been broken, are you? Like me. I'm keeping your side of the bed open, warm, hoping you crawl in. Instead of this confession, getting lost in our hearts, guarding fences. It scares me to death to tell you I don't wanna live without you. 'Cause I've been broken, are you? And I've been broken, are you? Like me, broken too. All right, thank you guys. That is The Dancer. That's the spirit. Persevere. Don't give up. Um, Yeah, it is what it is. It's, I've actually been extremely lucky throughout this whole tour. I've had some magical places, and for the most part, we've had pretty seamless shows. It's just once in a while stuff's going to happen that it's just out of my control. It's just so funny how life is. I mean, it really was a smooth day, and then, like I said, 20 minutes before, as I'm getting ready, my water doesn't work anymore. Now we're having a bad signal. And it really, I mean, I can't let it get to me. It's a real bummer for me because, and it's a bummer for you too. You guys are here and supporting and enjoying, and so much work goes into these things. But there's sometimes we just have to surrender to it. I'm doing everything I can, but this one really does throw me a bit. I don't understand it. But yeah, let me know how you're doing. PJ, let me know if that's still pausing for you up there. I think you seem to have the best connection. But yeah. Yeah, I can't see. I mean, I always watch these shows later on, and I can, see the comments and the little thumbs up and the hearts and stuff. And it's, again, I think they're still perfecting the science of these live streams, because sometimes I'll see the comments, but I won't see the thumbs or the hearts or whatever. So it's kind of I don't know what I'm getting into each time either. But I appreciate everybody coming here. It's a Saturday night. I know the world, I think, is opening up more and more. And then once in a while, I'll get a glimpse of the news, and it sounds like it's going back. I don't know what's happening, and I'm quite removed from it. But I hope everyone's staying safe and staying healthy. Here's a question for you. How's I know we're getting blotchy on it's pausing. Is the audio pausing at the same time too, or does that just keep coming through? So, oh boy, I think it's going to be a trifecta. I just felt a raindrop. Wow, wow. This is, I just promise I'm not going to lose my shit on this camera, but I think it's just a passing cloud. Wow. Um, Funny. Life, huh? It's all a test. Ah, really rough. Really rough. It's cutting out a lot, huh? I wonder. I wonder. Hmm. Hmm. I'm wondering if I just do a second Ohio show and try to make up for this, because if it's not working and we're losing people, I don't know what the point would be to go on. I know you're persevering, Lorraine. Let me know if it's really too bad. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Let me do a couple more songs, guys, and as you know, I'll make this up to you somehow, some way. We have the technology to do that. I know. I don't want to. I don't want this to be a terrible feed. And we're getting wind now, and it's always going to happen at once. It's just, oh my gosh. You know what? It's so funny because everything was just so smooth today, and I had so much time to set up, and I'm actually set up just down from this is actually my campsite, if you can believe it. And this was the last one to book in the entire park, and I got one of these prime spots. It was really lucky. And then Murphy's Law, things are just kind of going sideways right now, and that's just really too bad. It's unfortunate. There's just nothing I can do. I've had shows that honestly have had less of a signal strength on my phone and never had this issue. So I don't know I really don't know what that is, and that scares me because it's hard to tell now what's working. That's it, PJ. I like that spirit. Um, well, in that, let's do It's Getting Late. Curtain goes up, we rock the room over to the whiskey. Man, those were the days. Waking up, I put on my clown shoes, twisting air for animal balloons, and it's getting late. There's no one left to blame. Will I have what it takes? Can I make my own breaks? I'm still not afraid. 'Cause if I die alone, another story taken by the road, another dream dreamt untold, and it's getting late. On my own, I played 1,000 shows, then filled that stage with choirs and bows. Those were the days I used to feel how it feels to win. And I've learned to take a few on the chin, and it's getting late. There's no one left to blame. Will I have what it takes? Can I make my own breaks? Still not afraid. 'Cause if I die alone, another story taken by the road, another dream dreamt untold, and it's getting late. And it's getting late. And I've become a country song, a motor home, a truck, dog. These are the days I used to fill my veins with fear. Now I'm heading up to the stratosphere, and it's getting late. There's no one left to blame. Will I have what it takes? Can I make my own breaks? Still not afraid. 'Cause if I die alone, another story taken by the road, another dream dreamt untold, and it's getting late. There's no one left to blame. Will I have what it takes? Can I make my own breaks? I'm still not afraid. 'Cause if I die alone, another story taken by the road, another dream dreamt untold, and it's getting late. And it's getting late. All right, thank you guys. There we go, guys. We'll get through this. And like I said, we'll figure out a way, make everybody feel like they're getting their money's worth here. So I'll reach out to you guys after the show and we'll figure it out. I apologize, and you guys know what I'm doing. I mean, my whole life is this tour and making sure these shows come to fruition and come out seamlessly, and life happens. It's funny, as I was singing that song, I had a thought. I remember seeing Billy Joel backstage when I was a kid, and then seeing my dad was in radio, and we went backstage and met Billy Joel, and then we saw the concert. And I remember it's so not uncommon for technical glitches. We see it all the time. And that night, his piano, one of his electric pianos, was just not working. It just wouldn't work. And He pretty much destroyed it. He lifted it up and threw it up in the air, and it just smashed onto the floor. And because my dad was connected, he later found out that he, absolutely destroyed the piano. And you see all those in-ear monitors, those what they've had for quite a while now, and you always see these singers, they take them out because they're not working. It's okay. I think it's better for the performer to have a technical issue that they have to get over. But if you guys obviously are in this world, it's not great if you guys are experiencing delays and blotchiness. So those are there. Hey, Trevor. Good to see you, man. You guys at the cabin? Let me know. Let me know if you have any requests. Yeah, well, maybe if you can still hear it, just, go with that. We'll do a song now called Beyond the Moat. Reckless arrows being bowed are the kindling from your pain load. You cannot kill what you will not face. Anger feels a heart on fire. Be the dragon slayer, slay the vampire who claims to save as he's sinking deep into a place he could not refuse. And I have fallen to my knees in prison walls surrounding me. I'm reckless, breathless, empires thinning, begging me to make a move beyond the moat. Behind the smile, the cries as the tears roll down behind the eyes into a place where hurt's disguised. Water heals a heart on fire. Cause effect always plays a hand in the ride dreams take before they land into imagined gardens planted by yearning souls for souls to sing. And I have fallen to my knees in prison walls surrounding me. I'm breathless, restless, empires thinning, begging me to make a move beyond the moat. Hey guys, that's a deeper cut. That is Beyond the Moat. That's from the album Alabama Sky. I recorded that obviously in Alabama quite a few years ago now. That's the same EP. It's a 4-song EP with Staring Ceilings on there as well. We'll do echoes through the canyon here. See if we can. Yeah. Thanks for the Janine. I said I just did a deep cut. Shine is a super deep cut. I don't. I'll have to look at that one again. I can't play that one right now. I haven't played that one in a very, very long time. And I do get that request. Shattered Heart was another one I hadn't played, so I had to relearn that one. But I'll take a look at Shine, because once in a while that one from my earlier years does come up. Static electric connected kind, the one sought after softens the minds, highways and waterways, every which way to find. And I've been calling out your name, echoing through those canyons below, to rivers that flow, oceans I've crossed, bridges I've blown. Nights when it seems I'm alone in the stream, screaming for someone breakthrough, get through to me. Matrix and spaceships, all things undefined. Throw in those feelings with you in my life. There's worth in waiting over a stated mind. And I've been calling out your name, echoing through those canyons below, rivers that flow, those oceans I've crossed, bridges I've blown. Nights when it seems I'm alone in the stream, screaming for someone breakthrough, get through to me. I've been calling out your name, echoing through those canyons below, to rivers that flow, oceans I've crossed, bridges I've blown. Nights when it seems I'm alone in the stream, screaming for someone breakthrough, get through to me. All right, thank you. Um, yeah, I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. Almost feels like a movie set. It's pretty crazy. The lighting is really that twilight hour. Is it The Reverend? Um, with Leonardo DiCaprio. Have you guys seen that movie? Um, they shot that movie only in the twilight hour. Every scene apparently was shot in the twilight hour, which is, they call that the magic hour in film, whatever. We all know what that is. It's like everything's kind of glowing. It's kind of what's happening right now. Everything's just illuminated. So that's just really a bummer that you guys aren't seeing that in a fluid form. Um, And yeah, Helen, I did play the dancer. It might have been when you tapped out for a bit, but I did play the dancer. I'll do a couple more, and I don't know if I'll do another Ohio show, but I definitely will. Like I said, I'll reach out. I know everybody who's watching here. We'll figure something out to make it work. It's just, um, yeah. I mean, I feel bad. It's more for us all around. I want this to be such a great experience, and it throws me off a bit too. I'm just not seeing what you're seeing. It's fluid here, 100%. So we'll get there. So I played this one, and this one seemed to. I used to play this one a lot. For those who don't know and are new to what I do, I've had many different incarnations in music. I was in rock bands in LA, and I've always done solo shows throughout the years, and then I had an orchestral show called Strings Attached, and a lot of the stuff you're hearing tonight, it was all scored to cello, viola, violin, choirs, and so I'd roll into a town and work with a group for weeks, really, and then put on this bigger production, and that really was my life for a while. It was just very all-consuming, very rewarding. But again, some things just have a natural ending, and it was just time to move on. And I think when I get in the studio or when there is a band around me again, there'll obviously be elements of that, like the dancer or it's getting late. There'll definitely be some strings and some piano in there. But to be performing with all of those instruments on stage all the time, it's just an immense amount of work. And this tour just allows me to just travel a little lighter. Um, all that being said, this was a song we'd often end the show with, um, and it had some of the best choir parts that were part of the show. It was just very haunting and beautiful. It's called Bye Bye So Long. Okay, Angel Wings, no problem. I can do that one. And yes, Trevor, Michigan is next. Hudson Lake, actually. Maybe you know that. Hudson Lake is where I'm going to be heading. And I'll stop talking about the glitchiness, but let me know, is there anybody who's not experiencing a Posy screen? That would be interesting to know. This is Bye Bye So Long. It's been over a year, couch is where I sleep, on my third call, giving me, I think I'm at the end, and driving back from the show, hit from behind, spinning out of control, and bye-bye so long, and farewell my friends. I thought I would be here forever, forever shown me how forever ends by so long. I've seen the fall like a broken dam, and I've watched desire kill half the man. I never thought it'd be me one you would read about, the one who was dealing with struggle, finding some answers life chose to check out. I was living hand to mouth and never knowing each week where I would be in tomorrow. I'd always followed what always set me free, Barcelona. Living on the road longer than most, sleeping under the stars, we were sleeping alone. And how she loved her man, and how I loved her back, but she was loving a ghost. Now it's all she has, and bye-bye so long, and farewell my friends. I thought I would be here forever, forever shown me how forever ends by so long. And farewell my friend, thought I would be here forever, forever shown me how forever ends. All right. Thank you guys. That's Bye Bye So Long. I will, that deals with, well, it deals with me having a car accident on the QEW coming home from a show from Ancaster, Ontario. I got hit from behind by a semi truck, and just out of the blue, my car was spinning. Anyway, I was absolutely very lucky, but it just was a reminder that that's how quick it could all go. And still it's a lesson I think we all have to sort of check into. They say, you can't feel fear or anger if you have gratitude. It's impossible to feel those at the same time. And that's apparently something I heard from Tony Robbins. It was very true, and I think it's so easy to get caught up in our worlds, because life's tough. We have those moments where it's like it's hard, and the more we do that, it feels like our worlds are very small. They become very small, and then just go, like not having running water. Oh well, I'll figure it out. All these things, but we have to be grateful for them, and it's how we react. Even tonight, it's funny, right? Everybody's reaction is different to having the glitchy screen. Some people are like, I'm out of here, I'm done, see you later. Other people are like, oh, it's all good, I'll keep watching. So it's funny, right? It's all a reflection on how we do things, how we deal with things. So, and how I deal with them. So I want to thank everybody for being here, for sticking it out. I know it's obviously we want a smooth thing, but when you think about it, for 25 shows, we've had two ones that were kind of rough. That's a pretty good average. I can live with those averages. I just, the perfectionist in me wants to hit it out of the park every time, but it's just, it's all life lessons. So thank you for being here. All right, so we're going to end with that one. Obviously deals with a little bit of death. This one is a little bit about death too. So I normally wouldn't do these back to back, but the request from PJ for Angel Wing, so I will do that. And this is about, maybe some of you are in the arts too, and we get maybe you get inspired to do a painting, and who knows where it all comes from. And this is one of those ones. I remember being in LA very specifically. I remember I lived above this garage in Silver Lake, Los Angeles, or Silver Lake, um, California, and this song just came very quickly to me, like the good ones normally do, and it was just a very specific story about saying goodbye to a loved one. Someone's, is leaving this plane of existence, and that moment of having to say goodbye. And this is the song that came from it. When I close my eyes, I'll be gone from this plane. I will see light from the other side, and cry not tears, I am with you. Feel my angel wings around your soul. You are not alone. And you are the best thing in my life. And I'm over here. Forget not, I am here. Look above and see my wings peering over you. You cannot come where my soul will be, far and away. Hold my hand, I'm so afraid. I will come love you, God protect you, wrap my angel wings around your soul. You are not alone. And you are the best thing in my life. And I'm over here. Forget not, I am here. Look above and see my wings peering over you. Over you. And you enjoy the rest of your life. And I'm over here. Only now I can see, after you lay my soul to sleep, how much I loved you, girl. I entered the night and moved toward the light. You're not alone. You're not alone, not alone, not alone, not alone. You're not alone, not alone, not alone, not alone. All right. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you being here. Some of you have been here from the very beginning, from Arizona. Some of you have been around a lot longer. Some I think I met on a train singing across Canada, which I've done a few times. Some people in a bookstore, others in a concert hall. and some people at some random library in Tobermory. It just happens, and it's just, I guess, testimony to the fact that you just meet who you're supposed to meet. And, when you think about it, we can be running into people all day long, right? And why do we just connect with certain people? And again, there's a scientific, I guess, explanation for that too. When we're at the same vibration as someone else, that's what we draw in, and they draw you in. And that's why we connect. It's all about vibrations and energetic levels. And I think there's some truth to it. So I'm happy I've met all of you. One of the big perks of this whole tour is that I just meet so many fascinating people. And I'm really grateful for that. And so I'm going to focus on all the good that's happening today and in my life, and try to overcome all these little obstacles that have just all of a sudden assaulted me in the last couple of hours. As they say, when you have your health, you have 1,000 wishes, and when you don't have your health, you only have one. So again, it gives us reason to be grateful for what's really, really important. Reach out. Always great hearing from all of you between shows, meeting new people between shows, and yeah, the next stop will be in Michigan, and we will do that probably in about a week's time, something like that, depending how long it's going to take for me to get my water pump fixed, because that's important. Anyway, guys, let me just do a quick swipe here. Yeah, yeah, it's too impossible to figure out this one. This one has been a real anomaly and a mystery. But again, I appreciate you guys for sticking it out for the long haul. It says a lot. Um, and now I'm sure you can go back to watching television or movies or conversations that don't go like this, because that's probably what you're seeing a lot of. I'll do this on playback and see what I get. But all the very best. Keep becoming the best versions of yourself, and keep striving for it, and having fun. All right, see ya.